And good afternoon to you from the Storm Alert Weather Center. This is the lead forecaster, Daniel Wilson. Glad to have you along. We've just attended part of the conference call with the National Weather Service in Louisville, and some of that information that we have is setting the stage for what we can expect to see in the next little while as far as weather goes. The main thing, the biggest thing that we're talking about is the threat of flooding and the rainfall forecast across the area. We'll take a look at some of the graphics that was provided for us by the Weather Service out ahead of the conference, you might say. And this is what they have given us so far. Widespread, occasionally heavy rain on an already wet grounds will lead to flooding. Also, some of the weaker rooted trees may fall. Can have rock slides, mudslides, those type of things. And it's going to create quite a bit of a problem. If you look at the first round of rain tonight through Thursday morning, they're anticipating anywhere between 2.5 inches, isolated spots with more rain. And this is between tonight and Thursday morning. So this is going to be an interesting setup as we see this precipitation begin to fall. The overall confidence in this, the Weather Service is very confident, high confidence that there will be problems with the rainfall in the area. Now this is only tonight through Thursday morning. Anywhere between 2.5 to 3 inches of rain is possible. There could be a few isolated spots that would pick up some more rainfall, but that is what we're looking at now, 2.5 to 3 inches. As we make our way through Sunday, the total for rainfall is expected to be somewhere between 5, isolated areas of 6 inches across much of the Lake Cumberland, Green River, and the Dale Hollow area. 5.5, 6 inches is possible. And this is what we're showing on that lower graph, the lower page, and you can see that's what we showed you a little bit earlier today as the biggest threat of heavy rainfall is likely. Now, if we go back real quickly and look at the radar, you can see that that line of showers is moving. Some of that rainfall is heavy. This is a composite United States radar, and this will show you some of the areas that are getting rain. Tennessee is getting soaked, all except the northern part. A few isolated showers there, but that is going to change as that continues to advance through Middle Tennessee, and it should hit Nashville about your commute home time. So if you're in the Nashville metro area along 65, it's going to be a little bit on the wet side. Now, if you look at the colors here on our map, you can see that flood watches are in effect for a large part of Kentucky. I think even the western part of the state, and I don't think I have that particular watch listed here, but we'll bring that up into play as well to show you that they also have, I think it's a flash flood watch that's in effect, or a flood advisory. I'm not sure, but yeah, there we go. They do have a flood advisory out for the western part of the state, and even closer to home, we can see over, probably that would be over around Corbin. They do have a flood advisory that's in effect. Flood watches are in effect for all the area. It's going to be raining this weekend, so you might as well get ready for that. Again, looking at the anticipated totals that we can expect this weekend across the state. We're talking about 5 to 6 inches through Sunday, and this is going to be a critical time, especially to flood-prone areas. So if you live in a spot that you expect to have problems, then you need to start making preparations for that as soon as you can, because again, we do have the the flood watches out throughout the area. If you don't know what to do, you can just take plans to make sure you turn around and don't drown. Avoid the traveling over running waters, and it'd be a good idea to stay away from rock ledges and places that could lose the sides and create landslides in front of you. I mean, it nearly happened yesterday at the Wolf Creek Dam. A lot of people were very fortunate not to have any problems there with that area being damaged as a result of that rock slide. Right here, this next graphic is one from the Storm Alert Weather Center. It's the precipitation forecast, and this shows the largest area here. It gives you a better idea of where the heaviest rainfall is expected to be. And again, that's looking at it from about 4 to 5 days out, about through the weekend is what that we're showing now, and this is the area of concern. So basically, everybody needs to be heads up as we make our way into the weekend, and even sometime after 3 or 4 o'clock, we can expect rain to begin. Now, there have been mentions of snowfall, wintry mix of precipitation, but that is primarily for the northern part of Kentucky, and that is not going to be a threat here in the Lake Cumberland and Green River area. The overall forecast, and again, this is part of the conference call that we had earlier with the National Weather Service. We're going to see rain begin to develop later on this afternoon. It's still going to be a cold rain in the 40s for the temperatures. Rain will be obvious tomorrow. Heavy rain tomorrow night. And tonight we're going to have a break, and it's hard to believe it's going to be mostly sunny on Thursday, but don't get your guard down and think, well, it's all going to be better. It all changes again Thursday night with rainfall chances increasing. Thursday night, Friday night showers, and even on Saturday, heavy rainfall is likely. And as we make our way into the day on Saturday, or on Sunday, I should say, we're going to see temperatures up around 60 degrees and sunny skies. Could have a strong thunderstorm in this. We'll talk more about that closer to time. But at the present time, that's the setup that we see. This is like part of the results of the conference call that we had with the Weather Service a little while ago. Once again, I think we need to take a look at the radar and let you know what is going on. Let me make a couple of switches here, and this will give you an idea of exactly what's happening so far in this area. You can see that line of showers, rainfall moving into Kentucky very soon. Maybe some of our southern county borders may already see a little bit of precipitation, but the strongest part of this is still well to the south, entering into the Nashville metro area, and that's where everything is now. Look at it from the big picture. You have snow out west around Oklahoma and Kansas. And then as you go make your way farther to the east, you see that band of precipitation that's falling. And that's going to be heavy rainfall. Heavy rainfall expected all through the week until things eventually clear out on Sunday. So I guess with that being said, we want to say thank you very much for joining us. It is commercial time. Of course, most of our graphics does include Joe Brown's Auto Body Repair in Columbia. we meet by accident. Joe Brown, 384-0422, 384-0422. If you need a towing, if you need your car painted, maybe had an accident or whatever you want, Joe Brown can help you out. Give him a call, 384-0422, and he would be glad to help you out any way that he can. On behalf of everybody at the Storm Alert Center, we say thank you for joining us. We'll keep you updated and informed, and we thank you for tuning in. Don't forget, tell people to like our page and to share the video. Get the word out that we are your Weather Central. When it comes for weather for Russell and Adair County and South Central Kentucky, we've got you covered like nobody else. Thank you for joining us.